The first time I smelled fresh cinnamon bread drifting through my kitchen window, I thought I was imagining things. 3 weeks earlier, I had been packing my belongings into cardboard boxes, convinced that another failure had finally caught up with me. I had lost my job in Chicago, my savings were disappearing, and the divorce papers still sat unopened on my coffee table. Moving to the quiet town of Franklin, Tennessee, felt less like a fresh start and more like hiding from a life that had fallen apart. Then, on one ordinary Monday morning, a small bakery opened next door, and I had no idea that walking through its front door would become the turning point I never saw coming. If you believe kindness, hope, forgiveness, compassion, and second chances still exist in this world, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps these heartfelt stories reach people who may need them the most. My name is Nathan, and at 42, I felt older than I had any right to. My days had become painfully predictable. I woke up before sunrise, searched endlessly for jobs online, skipped meals to save money, and spent evenings staring at the empty apartment walls. The silence was louder than any noise I had ever known. I had spent 20 years building a career that disappeared in one difficult season, and somewhere along the way, I stopped believing anything good could still happen. The bakery belonged to a woman named Grace. She looked no older than 35, always wearing a flower-covered apron and a tired but genuine smile that somehow made every customer feel welcome. From my apartment window, I noticed long lines forming every morning. Families laughed while carrying warm pastries. Elderly couples sat outside with coffee. Children waved excitedly whenever Grace handed them cookies shaped like stars. The little shop quickly became the heartbeat of the neighborhood, while I remained an invisible spectator. One rainy afternoon, I finally walked inside. I only intended to buy the cheapest loaf of bread I could find. Instead, I found warmth unlike anything I had experienced in months. The scent of fresh bread wrapped around me like a comforting memory from childhood. Soft music played quietly while sunlight filtered through large windows, making the tiny bakery feel almost magical, despite the gray skies outside. Grace noticed immediately that I looked exhausted. She never asked uncomfortable questions or treated me with pity. She simply welcomed me as though she had been expecting me all along. When she handed me my purchase, she quietly slipped an extra blueberry muffin into the bag. She smiled kindly and wished me a peaceful afternoon. That tiny act of generosity stayed with me long after I returned home. Over the next several weeks, the bakery became part of my daily routine. Sometimes I bought coffee. Other times, I simply sat in the corner reading job listings. Grace never pressured me to talk, but somehow she always knew exactly when I needed encouragement. I slowly learned that she had opened the bakery after losing her own husband to illness several years earlier. Rather than allowing grief to define her future, she had chosen to create a place where strangers could feel like neighbors. One busy Saturday morning, the bakery was overflowing with customers when one of the employees suddenly became sick and had to leave. Without thinking, I offered to help clean tables and carry boxes. It wasn't glamorous work, but it felt surprisingly good to be useful again. Grace thanked me with sincere appreciation instead of embarrassment, and before I left that evening, she asked whether I would consider helping during weekends until I found another job. What started as a few hours each weekend gradually became something much bigger. I repaired broken shelves, organized deliveries, painted walls, and eventually began managing inventory. My years in business suddenly became valuable again, even inside a neighborhood bakery. Sales improved because we reduced waste, organized supplies better, and introduced community events that brought even more families together. Months passed, and something remarkable happened. The sadness I carried everywhere slowly became lighter. I laughed again. I remembered what purpose felt like. More importantly, I stopped measuring my worth by my past failures. The bakery wasn't simply selling bread. It was quietly restoring broken people, including me. One December evening, as snowflakes drifted gently across Main Street, the town gathered outside the bakery for its first holiday celebration. Families filled the sidewalks with candles, while children sang Christmas songs beneath glowing lights. Looking around, I realized I no longer felt like a stranger hiding from life. I belonged somewhere again. Grace thanked everyone for believing in the bakery, but deep inside, I knew she had given me something far more valuable than employment. She had reminded me that healing rarely arrives in dramatic moments. Sometimes it comes disguised as the smell of fresh bread, a warm cup of coffee, or the quiet kindness of someone who refuses to let another person lose hope. Before we reach the end of this story, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a small act of kindness that completely changed your life? Please share your story in the comments. It may become the encouragement someone else desperately needs today. As I locked the bakery door that night, I looked across the street toward the apartment where I had once believed my life was over. The same window was still there, but the man standing behind it had changed completely. I had arrived in Franklin carrying disappointment, loneliness, and fear. Thanks to one compassionate neighbor and one little bakery, I left those burdens behind and discovered that sometimes the sweetest beginnings rise from the moments we thought were our endings. If this story touched your heart or reminded you that hope often appears when we least expect it, please consider liking this video, sharing it with family and friends, subscribing for more inspiring stories, and leaving a heartfelt comment below. You never know whose life your kindness and your words might brighten today.